What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Oh, That's Random, the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Listen, today is no different. Listen, but before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, share, do all that good old stuff, and follow us on all social media platforms under nerdysumbrella.com. Or just Nerdy's Umbrella, but also go over to nerdysumbrella.com. Also, too, on Twitch, we are over there under Nerdy's Gaming. Same thing under Kick Nerdy's Gaming. Everything's under Nerdy's Umbrella nerdysumbrella.com. But Patreon, Nerdy's Umbrella. Slide over to nerdysumbrella.com. Check us out over there. You'll get more shows. More shows we do have on Patreon. There's a bunch of good stuff over there. We post weekly, sometimes daily over there. But there's a good flow of content over there, deep dive content as well. So be sure to go check that out. We have outtakes and all of those good old things over there from the shows, Snack Time with Nerdy, Voices from the Kitchen, and Brunch Chicks and Red Cup editions. Yeah, we're still doing those. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over there, outtakes and things like that. And CTB reviews, they are coming. They are, remember, we do those on our own time. But anywho, this is Oh, That's Random, the podcast. So we're here for Oh, That's Random, the podcast. And remember, everything here at Oh, That's Random podcast, I talk about, this is real life. This is things that, I thought about, or this is things that's just going on around me. So today, you looked at it, you saw the title, you kind of like, what the hell, Nerdy? Listen, let me tell y'all something. We're talking about education, but we're talking about charter schools, okay? Charter schools, and we're talking about just, first of all, big shout out, much respect to every educator out there in the world. Anybody that woke up and decided to say, hey, I want to be a teacher and I want to teach children, no matter what grade level it is, kudos to you. Thank you for having the strength that I don't have to be able to teach children in the way that you sit there and teach children every single day in and day out. Who cares that you get the summer off? You probably need a little bit more time than just the summer off, okay? That's just from me. Listen, okay. So, I'm going to share, because that's what I do here on Oh, That's Random, the podcast. Listen, so I'm in the process of visiting schools at this point, and looking for another place for my child to be educated in, and going on some of these tours. Listen, I'm gonna say some things here today. You may agree with me, you may not agree with me. It's fine, okay? But understand that this is reality and this is life as it is today when it comes to education, okay? I'm not telling you nothing that you don't already know, but what I am telling you is real, okay? So let's talk about these charter schools, okay? They're free, and some of them have a waiting list. So you have to be waitlisted, and you have to go to it if you want to. You can go to the school, and you can do a tour of the school, right? I understand why public schools don't have tours of their schools. It's like, hey, get your little fucking kid in here, and let's keep it pushing, and let's keep it going, okay? I understand why public schools don't have that. One thing I do notice, or one thing I am liking now, is that every school has been modified to have a intercom system with locked doors, okay? So you can't just walk up into a school these days, which is perfect in my mind, okay? You can't just walk into school and do whatever it is that you got to do, or get frustrated and take your anger out on some folks, okay? Right. But let's talk about these tours. Recently went on several tours. When I say several, let's just say I've been to about 5, 6, 7, 8 schools, okay? I'm not going to call out their names or anything like that, but I do want you guys to know that, how I say this, when you're on these tours, I understand that there are questions that you're going to have, and there's going to be questions that you want to ask. But if you don't ask these questions at a public school, don't ask these questions at a charter school that is for free, okay? Don't have private school expectations in a charter school, because a charter school is not a public school. nor is it a private school. So therefore, don't ask those type of questions. I know you like nerdy. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. You embrace us asking questions. I do embrace you asking questions, but know when to ask the questions. And let me rephrase what I said. A charter school is public school meets private school in a weird mashup, right? What's that mashup? It is you get public school type like kids with type like kids, and you get semi private school type like elevated curriculums with still public school behaviors, if that makes sense. And I do feel like because a lot of these charter schools are like on a startup, there's a lot of teachers that go to those schools with the impression of I'm going to make a difference, and because it's something fresh, this is something new. There's not a system that we're all just already programmed and rolled into. This is a system where I can actually feel like I can make a change and I can make a difference in some students' lives. So I love that aspect of it, right? But you can't ask questions like you're paying to go to the damn school, okay? When you start asking questions about security, well, what is the security like here? Does the school have does the security, do they have any kind of training? And if they do have any training, is there on campus training? Is there how many is it of them? Are there and how long have they been with the force? Are they ex-police? Like those type of questions. It's a charter school, okay? I don't believe that Al Qaeda or the Mexican cartel is targeting this particular charter school. I'm not exactly sure why you would need, I don't know, ex-Marines and Navy SEAL and Black Ops to guard this one particular school. But if you're asking those type of questions, then maybe you should send your kid to a private school and you pay for that type of protection, okay? I get it. We want our kids to be safe when we want our kids to be safe, and I'm all for our kids being safe when they go to school and they're away from the home. Of course, that's what every parent wants, their kids to be safe. But understand, this is a free charter school that you're going to, okay? You're looking into. Now, if you're going to have tours of your school, a couple things. Make sure that the AC is on, okay? Make sure that the AC is on. I don't want to walk into a charter school and I feel damped. Okay, I run a little hot. That's just me. I run a little hot, but I shouldn't be feeling like I'm moist, damped on my way out the door, okay? I shouldn't feel like the little perspiration, the little sweat beads popping up on my forehead because I'm in your school and it's hot for some odd reason. Y'all don't understand that it's hot in here, so that makes me think that the air conditioning doesn't work, right? So now I'm asking you about donors, and is something okay? Is the AC all right? What's going on with this? Because it's a little warm in here, and it's 55 degrees outside, or it's 70 degrees outside and it's a little warm in here, but a little toasty, okay? A little toasty, and but that's neither here nor there. Then the training for the teachers. What kind of training does the teachers get? Do they get off-site training, or do they have to be what was it? What was the other question that was asked? Do they get days where they just focus on certain curriculums? What are their involvement with the children outside of their classrooms? And I'm just like, now, we already know that teachers don't get paid that much, but we're asking the questions to say we want the best teachers here at this charter school, and we want them to do more than what the top teachers are getting paid here at this free charter school. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Y'all telling me if I'm tripping about having caviar taste at I don't know, Chili's, Cheddar's, Chick-fil-A. I mean, you can't have caviar taste at a mid-range restaurant. You can't. It's middle of the range. It's there in the middle for a reason. You can get a little. You can get a little luxury, not a lot of luxury. Little luxury, not a lot. Little luxury, not a lot. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying? I just don't believe in my heart of hearts that when you're going on these tours, right? You just can't. There's a certain level of expectation. Like there's a ceiling to the expectation of some of these charter schools, right? Now they're going to offer you like, hey, our curriculum is better. That's your luxury right there. That's our little bit of luxury. Our curriculum is better than the public school curriculum. 9 times out of 10 from what I've experienced in the past with younger children or whatnot, they go to these charter schools. Once they go to a public school, they're like light years ahead of the kids that just been going to public school since the start. They are easily getting associate degrees by the time they're, they graduate, they get their high school diploma, and they get an associate's degree. That's been my experience. That I've seen that with a lot of people. I've seen that with a lot of children. Hey, they started off in a charter school. They started off in a private school, and they went to public school, and they blew the shit out the water because the public school couldn't keep up with these kids. And I don't think it's a bad idea to say, hey, I'm going to start you off at a charter school or a private school. I'm going to send you to public school. You're going to jack that GPA up to like 99.9, or I've heard some people say their GPA is 101.3. What the fuck? I don't even know how you get 101, but okay. If that helps you to get into college, if that helps you get a scholarship, if that helps you to get some of these thousands of colleges to look at you and pay for your schooling, then why not? Okay. Understand that charter schools give you a little bit of luxury, but they got a lot of stuff from the public schools. They still got classes of 22, 24, 25. Okay. That's a lot of kids in one classroom, and that's a lot for one teacher to handle, if you ask me. Okay. Another thing too is hygiene in these charter schools. Okay. And let's talk about this. Like, I shouldn't walk through your hallways and smell like piss. Okay. I shouldn't walk through your hallways and know that the bathroom doors are open, wide the fuck open. Like, I don't know what your maintenance janitorial situation is like. Like, you can't have one janitor for like 200 students. That's just impossible. You shouldn't. That's like, no. Even if the campus is not that big, like, yeah, y'all like cleanliness is next to godliness. But like, if I'm a parent, I don't want to go into a school and smell the children. Okay, I'm not into that. That's not my thing. I'm not into smelling children. But if I walk in, once you open up that door, poof, the little lock, click, clack, boom. All right, I get in. I'm in the lobby, right? Because there's another door, right? Because it's just not, hey, I open up this one door, then you get to go into the school. No, it's you open up one door, now you stuck in between, right? Like you're in purgatory or some shit like that. Then you go and talk to somebody that's behind the mirror, right? Or that's behind another locked door, and then you talk to them, and then they, if you got to go actually into the school, then that once they open up that door, that air hits you. When that air hits you, it shouldn't smell like kid. It shouldn't smell like a kid's bathroom. It should smell anything but that. And that's all it is. Like, the second layer, the third, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not with that shit. And some of these charter schools, that's what y'all been doing to me. It's like, oh, okay, smells like cinnamon right here. But once y'all open up that door to let me into where the classrooms are at, it's like, whew, what in the did we... And that's why I say, once again, a little luxury, private school, public school. Okay. It's a mix. It's in the middle, right? If you ask me, it's about I don't know. I'm gonna say it's about 70-30 public school, private school. Okay. 70-30, or I can go 60-40, but I'm gonna really stay on that 70 public school, 30% private school type of shit on when it comes to the charter schools, right? Not all of them, but some of them. The ones I've been to recently to go, I'm just like, Listen, parents, y'all out there, y'all feel me. Y'all been into these schools and they go, oh, they're trying to tell you, they're trying to sell you on the school because they need, just as much as you want your kid to go and get a great education, some of these charter schools, they need you there. They need kids in their schools. But, I'm tired of seeing the cafeteria double as the gymnasium. Sorry, like, I'm tired of seeing this. I mean, okay, cool. Y'all still building, y'all still getting bigger. I understand that, but the gymnasium in the cafeteria can't be one and the same now, okay? Beggars and choosers now. I mean, shit, at least the public school got their own cafeteria, but also too, they've been there for a long time, and I'm pretty sure they got bad plumbing, and I'm pretty sure that the little things in the ceiling is coming down. They got little holes and little brown spots and stuff like that. But that's, just depending on where you're going and what neighborhood and what area you're in. So, I say that to say you can't go to these charter schools and once again expect caviar service. That it's good to ask questions, okay? Because we know some of these charter schools, they don't have extracurricular activities. Some of these teachers that have been at some of these charter schools for, I don't know, more than 5 years already seem burnt out. So they're not participating. They're not giving up any of their extra time because of probably how they're getting paid. They're not coming to say, hey, let's meet with the parents. Let's do X, Y, and Z. They're not doing all of that extra shit. There's like, hey, extracurricular activities. There's no basketball. There's no art. There's no this. Hey, if y'all can't get it done between 8 to 3:30, then hell, that's on y'all, okay? We gonna figure it out. Another downside of a charter school, right? Programs of art classes and clubs and things like that. That's all based on the teachers. That's all based on the teachers that's doubling. You know what I'm saying? So the teachers are going to be the ones that do that. There's going to be some parents that's going to help out, right? And how much time are they going to give is if, let's just say, we got a nice little technology program going, and let's just say your boy Nerdy, you know what I'm saying? Your guy Nerdy was running that, but then Nerdy's umbrella, we get an opportunity that we can't refuse. Well, that takes me out of that, and then what happens to all those kids that was in that technology program? If there's nobody there to take over, if there's no teacher that wants to step in and be like, no, then that's just, the kids don't have that anymore in a charter school. So it's like a give and take. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's with any school. If somebody moves or whatever, if there's nobody there to back it up and take it over, then of course you're not going to have it. Then your kid's going to be like, I just want to do that. I want to go to school where we got this. And if we don't, I don't want to be good. It's good enough. And who wants to hear the kids? Like, it's one thing to hear your kids cry, but you ain't heard your kid bitch to you about something that's positive, and they're going all out for it, where you can't tell them no because it's positive and it's going to be better for them. And I know some of y'all out there, well, Nerdy, why would we be arguing with them, or why would they be bitching at us about something? Because of convenience. Let's be real. Ladies and gentlemen. Parents. Convenience. That's why. Fucking convenience. Okay? Convenience. The kids are right. Sometimes the kids are right. Sometimes the kids are right. And because we don't want to disrupt the convenience that we have, we make decisions to keep the convenience and the comfort level that we have, and we don't want to get uncomfortable to give them the positive thing that they want. It's real. Think about it. No matter how big or how small, at some point in your life, when you were when one of your children were asking you for something positive, in that moment, you didn't want to give it to them right away, or you just like, I'm lazy right now. I'm being lazy right now. I want to disrupt what the fuck I got going on over here. But when they're right, they're right. When they're right, they're right. But it's positive. And, that's some shit that we got to get out of. But that's neither here nor there. If you know, you know. All I'm saying is that these charter schools, right? There's nothing bad with a charter school. There's a 30% luxury there. The 30% luxury is all about the education piece. I'm all for that. Because if I can start my kid off in private school, put him in a charter school, send his ass to public school, in high school, and he goes and he grabs 101 GPA valedictorian and gets a full ride to whatever college he wants, I am fucking ecstatic. I'm happy. Just like that, I am. But you can't just remember, when you're going to these schools, these charter schools, you can't expect caviar. You can't expect caviar at the charter schools, okay? Listen, I'm not going to keep you for a long time. I'm going to keep you for a good time. I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to come back with the closeout, all right? Just like that, simple, quick, easy, boom, just like that. Here we go. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we're here for the closeout. And simple like this, listen. Charter schools, they're the in-between of public schools and private schools. Remember, when you're going in there and you're doing your little, your tours, listen, ask the questions that matter. Ask, why does it smell like that? Ask why the building is sorted the way that it's sorted. Ask why the gym and the cafeteria is one and the same. Ask who's making the meals and where are y'all getting these meals from? Where are they being funded from? Ask why every single bathroom door is wide the fuck open, okay? Ask the questions, why do we have in this school only 2 janitors total? In this other school, ask why are there 8 damn janitors trying to clean up at the exact same time that the children are moving around in the hallways. Ask why that, all the teachers are looking like, save me, please. Help me to understand why this class is yelling and this class over here is on mute. Help me to understand that. Help me to understand it. Why do y'all still have 1990 school books and some people don't? You know what I mean? Why are there yellow stains in the ceiling? Is it safe? Is there black mold? Ask the questions like, hey, listen, we not getting a Secret Service to guard the schools. No schools has Secret Service. Okay? That we know. Ain't no damn schools guarding secret. Secret Service ain't guarding no damn schools. Okay. All I ask the appropriate questions. Ask the appropriate questions. Okay, but understand it's a school that you're not paying for. So because you're not paying for it, understand that you're gonna get a little luxury in a lot of public school. 70-30. That's how it works. 70% is going to be public schools type shit. 30% is going to be luxury private school type shit. 30%, if 30% is on the education piece where the curriculum allows them to go and be the best student that they can be and they're smarter than you, then you won. Simple. Just like that. Listen, this has been That's Random, the podcast. I am your host, that guy, Nerdy G. Be sure to tune in every Friday, right here, nerdysumbrella.com, Nerdy's Umbrella Patreon. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.